Hello there. Can we fix the boot on this Ford Mondeo? Well, I have absolutely no idea, but we're going to find out. Welcome to CarSpyTV. Right, the problem is on the outside of the car. Specifically, sometimes the boot will open like that, but more typically, it won't. When the boot won't open from the outside, we can crawl into it through the back door and operate an emergency release lever on the latch. It's all the way up there. And that's fine at a push, but really we could do with a permanent fix. My gut feeling is that the boot latch isn't moving freely, so today we're going to remove it, clean it and lubricate it, and hopefully that will make things better. That said, I may be completely wrong, so this isn't a detailed how-to video. It's more of a cross your fingers and let's see what happens. Okay, let's figure out how to remove the boot latch. Now, we've already got this piece of trim out of the way. That normally sits there, and we took that out previously to give easier access to the emergency release lever. And this, if you're curious, is held in place by two screws, one there, and of course, one over there. But I suspect at a glance that we've got to remove this entire piece of trim from inside the tailgate. Let's have a look. Well, it's already loose on this corner. So we're going to have various clips around the edge. A bit loose there as well. Ah, look. There's a cap there. Can you see it at the end of my finger? So maybe there's a screw behind there. And I assume, yes, there's another cap there as well. Right, let's see if we can find some screws. So it looks like we need a small flat-headed screwdriver. Bound to have one of those around here somewhere. Ugh. Way too big. Come on now. That'll do. Place your bets now. Is there a screw behind this cap? Yes, indeed there is. What's that? That's a Phillips. So hang on, I'll get another screwdriver. One sec. Got one here. And in we go. Better put it in reverse, that would help, wouldn't it? And out it comes. Quite a long thread on this one. There we go. Good start. Here comes screw number 2, which is nearly out. There are loads of cobwebs down here. I keep getting them all over my face and in my hair. Right, there's that one. Now, oh, what's that? Is that another screw? Too dark to tell, hang on. Let's get a torch on there. Oh yes, another screw. Which presumably means there's another one on the other side as well. Yes, there is. That one's missing its cap. Those screws are now out, and we have them down here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think we've missed any, so now we'll simply try prying the trim off. I suspect we'll get some broken clips here, but we'll see. You never know. Right. Oh, okay, well, something moved. Yes, all right. some progress. Let's get a prying tool in there. Save my fingers. Tell you what, we'll come back on this side. Ooh. Okay. Anything else holding it in place? Something here. Come on now. Off you come. Whoa. There we are. We've been successful. Right. What have we got? Well, that's the electric motor for the rear wiper. Well, of course, our focus today is on the tailgate latch, and it looks like we need to undo 3 bolts. That one, and that one. We need a Torx bit to get these bolts out, specifically a T30. And looking at the condition of the bolts, I suspect they'll come out quite easily. Famous last words. Easy. 2 bolts out, just the top one to go. And then I suspect the latch is going to fall out of position. So we're ready to catch it. Come on, bolts. Out you come. Yeah, okay, the latch is free. Good, progress. We're now going to remove the electrical connector that powers the boot latch. That's the electrical connector there. How does it come apart then? Any ideas? Do let me know. Come on. Oh, don't be awkward. Oh, I see. Hang on. I think I found something on the back. Yeah, ha, 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 ha. No, I'm wrong. Hang on. Can't be that difficult. Why is my head getting dripped on? And where is the water coming from? Don't know. Problem for another day. In more positive news, I have figured out how to separate this electrical connector. There's a tiny little tab just there. So grab a flat-headed screwdriver, move the tab in this direction, which I've already done, and then the electrical connector, as if by magic, pulls apart. There we go. And there we go, one boot latch. Right, let's have a look. And here is the latch, so let's test it, all right? So we'll grab this big old screwdriver and simulate closing the boot. And to do that, we're going to move this black piece of metal upwards. Are you ready? Yes, that worked fine. So the latch is now closed. Now, if under normal circumstances, we were to open the boot via the key, this thing here would move that way. So let's see if it does that. Yes, that has successfully opened the latch. So we'll close it again. And this time we'll open it via the emergency release mechanism that you can only access from the inside. Yeah, so the mechanism does seem to be working. So I don't think there's a lot mechanically wrong with it. And that's why my instinct, rather than buy a new one, is to clean and lubricate this one. So, what do we have in stock that could clean and lubricate the mechanism? Well, we have engine degreaser, we have GT85, which, among other things, is a fast-acting cleaner. We have, hang on, lubricating oil, which cost 14 pence. That shows how old it is. We also have a more modern 3-in-1 multi-purpose oil and a pot of grease, which most definitely lives up to its name. Let's try some engine degreaser first, and realistically, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is we completely ruin the mechanism, in which case, we'll buy a new one for 20 quid on eBay. It's not a big deal. We have nothing to lose and everything to gain. GT85 now. And the mechanism actually feels quite a bit better already. We'll leave that to dry for a few minutes down there. And in the meantime, we'll pull a few weeds out the gravel. I saw a good one over here. Where's it gone? Ah, yes. You can't escape. We don't want you growing here. How many times? There's one. Get that. We'll get that one as well. Okay, well, that's progress. It's a never-ending battle. Weed, isn't it? You make your garden nice, but they keep on growing. There we are. That's something. We have the Nissan Primero today as well, sitting there looking clean and waxed, because that's what I did the other day. And of course, we have the £100 Micra, and just for luck, a bright green Vauxhall. Let's grab some grease now. There we are. And we'll pop it around here, which is where the old grease was. A little bit down there. And some on the spring itself. There we go. We're improving things. Hopefully. Now, off camera, we applied some 3-in-1 oil to the part of the mechanism that's in here. And in addition, we applied a very small amount of this ancient lubricating oil to this area here. All right, just a small bit. And this oil here is very thin indeed. In fact, we applied it with a little dabber. I'll show you. There we go. The electrics are now plugged back in, so let's see if the latch works. So we'll lock it manually, like so, and now we'll see if it unlocks. Keep your eyes up here. I'll unlock it via the key. Are you ready? Yes, this is encouraging. Lock and unlock. Not bad. So let's reinstall the latch via those 3 bolts and then do some final tests. And hopefully we're okay. There we go. This boot trim needs to be replaced now, but I, for one, am out of time. So that's going to have to wait for another day. I'm going to tidy up instead. And while I do that, don't forget to subscribe to CarSpyTV. That makes it easier to find my other content. Can you also please do me a favour and click like on this video? And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.